Okay. So how's stuff going with the church? Have they found the person who did it?
Not yet. They're still investigating.
Oh, I just figured like fingerprints or whatever.
It's not quite like the movies. Takes time, but I'm sure they'll catch him.
What's gonna happen when I find him?
Put him away, I hope. For a long time.
The order's good for 3 weeks. Can't be much longer than that. Hey, what do you want me to say? He's my brother. Do me a favor. Send me some briefs for Kilo versus New London. And what else? Faith Temple versus Brighton. Okay, thanks.
Really, take it with you. It's getting cold out there. Bye. Smells good.
Come to collect on that rain check.
You guys close growing up?
Yeah. That's why it was so hard. Pierce is my hero. I mean, he had this strong faith, but he was so cool about it. Made Christianity cool.
Yeah, I know the type.
Went off to law school when I started college. And then something happened. I don't know, it changed.
How?
I don't know. I guess he was struggling in his faith. But it was more than just confusion. It was darker than that. I always hoped that he'd come around before our parents died. It was hard on them. It felt like they lost their son.
You lost your hero.
Yeah. I guess I did.
That's amazing, isn't it? That he can look at that and see that. You okay?
I feel a little bit like I'm drifting. I keep trying to tell myself all the things that I would tell others who are struggling. It's not helping. I think I might be bad at my job.
I doubt that.
I just want to get back to the way things were.
How far back is that? I mean, going back doesn't really work. And believe me, I've tried. I've gone back to school, gone back home, back to Brunette. But I've never been able to go back to the way things were.
I hope you're wrong. Because if I can't go back, I don't know where to go.
Are you doing okay?
Told you to stop asking me that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So, how much?
How much what?
We made you an offer. You're here to counter. So, counter.
Oh, believe me, I wish I could. Unfortunately, despite my counsel, my client is not interested in money.
So what is your client interested in?
I want my church back.
Okay, be reasonable.
Reason went out the window, Tom, when you brought a demolition crew to my front door.
Look, a college campus is about education, not religion. We've got limited space. We need to maximize it for every student.
None of that gives you the right to tear my church down.
Well, actually, it does.
Dana, stop. We're wasting our time here. We both know that this meeting was simply a courtesy.
And Barbara, we appreciate it. It's very courteous. I get it. It's a prime piece of land. You know what I'd do? If it were me, I'd put in a big student center with a fancy coffee shop. The kids would love it. I mean, to me, that's more valuable than a dusty old church. No offense, but he knows how I feel about it. Here's the problem. What you're doing, it's against the law. Because eminent domain doesn't automatically apply just because you guys don't like his church. So here's my counter. Withdraw your claim, or we sue. See what a judge has to say about it.
We're done. This case will never make it to court.
look worried, Pierce.
Oh, they are. That's their job, to not look worried. Listen, we got to change the conversation in the media. Okay, we got to put a face to the opposition.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom. He's the most visible. He's got the most to lose. You okay with that?
I'll just tell the truth. People need to know what he's doing.
Good boy. Let's go.
But St. James built Hadley University years ago.
Exactly. So you see how far this has gone.
And now with the school board's actions, we've been given no choice but to seek a legal solution.
All of these college administrators, they go on and on and on about diversity and tolerance and inclusion, but yet when it's asked of them, they run you off of campus. That doesn't sound very tolerant or inclusive to me.
Tom Ellsworth is trying to strip away the foundational element of this university because he believes that it is no longer convenient. But truth isn't about convenience. And faith in God may not be as popular on campus as it once was, but people still have a right, a fundamental human right to express their beliefs, even in a public square at a state university. If you agree, we're asking that you make your voices heard. Send an email, make a call. Let Tom Ellsworth and the university board know that you believe the church still has value.
The gauntlet has been thrown, and we'll see how people respond.
Dude, almost 3 million views. People are mad. This is good.
Is this biased leverage we need?
Well, we'll find out the prelim. Need the judge to let us argue the case, but this all helps. Nice work.
Thanks.
I think it's time for me to get back preaching again. I'm afraid I'm getting so caught up in all this. I don't want to lose sight of my work, you know?
Well, let me know when and where. I'll be there for sure.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, I turned it off.
What? Don't you want to see if they get the diamonds?
Don't you knock?
What are you doing?
I'm on the phone.
Who are you talking to so late?
None of your business.
Is that Pierce? Thomas said hi.
Meg says hi.
Hi, Meg.
Let me call you back.
Ooh, what's the deal there?
There's no deal. She's a friend of mine. She runs one of the ministries we support. What do you want, Pierce?
Nothing.
Is that my shirt?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I told you, this tree's dead. It's gonna fall in the house.
I didn't ask you to cut it down. I can do it myself.
Can you now?
Yeah, I could.
Go for it.
All right, fine. You might want to back up.
Gotta do better than that.
It was a warm-up.
Still warming up?
Careful with that weak heart of yours.
Haha, funny guy. Watch this. Get ready to yell timber.
I got a better idea.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. Okay, give it a push.
All right, hold on.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, go. We almost got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just promise me you'll plant something new here. Mom liked pomegranate trees.
Do you even believe in what we're fighting for?
Do I believe in your right to keep your church? Yes, but the rest of it, you know the answer.
So why help me?
What do you think I do for a living? Do you think I need to have the belief system of every crackhead I defend to defend them?
So religion has no value except for the laws that protect it.
Value? I don't know. But people have evolved. Science has replaced superstition. Church has outlived its usefulness.
Wow.
Okay, I don't expect you to agree, but That's okay, because this is healthy. It's a healthy discourse.
Pierce, people are broken. They're lost. They're searching for meaning, for purpose.
Oh, church is the answer to those problems, huh?
Well, church is a place for people to seek, to grapple with those difficult questions, to find hope and truth. And you know that. Or at least you used to.
Why do you need me to agree with you about everything? I'm just your lawyer. I didn't come here to debate religion or do your landscaping. But man, you're my little brother. And I don't like to see people push you around. And that's why I'm helping you. And right now, that answer's got to be good enough for you.
Now, this whole situation brings you to the cross. And the cross is both vertical and horizontal. Vertical is me and God, God and me, my relationship with Christ. The horizontal part, you and I. Sometimes we get so caught up in the vertical, we forget the horizontal, forget each other.
Yeah, but it's at the intersection where Jesus comes in. That nexus, and that's where Paul's words in the Galatians are so powerful and compelling. Even Jews and Gentiles are fellow citizens. So with all the noise and anger out there right now, it's peace that we have to figure out. And it's going to require one thing, and it's going to require sacrifice. And at the end of the day, we can't forget that Christ's forgiveness came about via the conduit of his sacrifice. And we are called, believe it or not, to do the same.
How are you?
Been better. Do you know why my mom divorced my dad? He used to beat her. I was 9 when she left him. You know what our church did? They called her a sinner. They said that if she married again, she'd be an adulterer. They humiliated her. What I remember most about that time is the sound of my mother crying herself to sleep.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, I get angry sometimes. But I didn't mean for anybody to get hurt.
I know you didn't. For what it's worth, I prayed about it.
And?
No answer.
Did you believe him?
Of course I believed him. I was 7 years old. I believed whatever he told me. Dave, you can make your own 7-Up. All you need is just water and salt.
Did you drink it?
It was terrible, obviously. But I kept adding more and more salt, just waiting for those little bubbles.
Oh, poor guy. You drank a whole bottle, 2 liters of salt water.
But I gotta hand it to Pierce. He waited by my bedside all night long to make sure that I didn't die.
Yeah, that's what brothers do. They look out for each other.
Here.
Here, brother.
Thank you.
I really thought you were gonna die.
Hadley University is being flooded with calls and emails from angry citizens, and it seems Chancellor Ellsworth, well, taking the brunt of that anger.
Kayla's asking for her bedtime story. Don't answer it, Tom.
Hello? 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 Stop calling me. Stay here.
Kayla! Come here. What was that?
Go on upstairs.
It's okay, babe. It's okay.
I'm very proud of you.
Of me? For what?
I get the feeling fighting's not really your thing. But it's important what you're doing. It's inspiring. I was just thinking about that sculptor, chiseling away at that rock. It's okay to be broken, Dave. It means God's still shaping you. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Tom? I'm getting death threats, Dave. Somebody threw a brick through my window.
Okay, just take it easy.
No,
okay?
Kayla could have been hurt.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry.
You did this.
Pierce!
Hey! Get off the... You brought the fight to us, Tom. I'll get you some ice.